guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
Welcome back to the podcast. How was your week?
It was so crazy. It was such a whirlwind. And I think I went through it with very few hours of sleep. And so I feel like I can't even remember exactly. But
have you not been sleeping good?
No, I've just been staying up late.
Oh.
On Tuesday was my friend's birthday, so I rushed home from work and got everything ready, and then I went over and it was really fun. We went karaokeing, and I don't know how to
I think that's probably right.
Yeah,
karaokeing.
Then we got sushi.
Yeah.
And then we came back.
Where did you guys get sushi at?
Sumo.
Happy Sumo?
It's in Provo.
Yeah, I think I know what
I
you're
think
talking
so,
about.
yeah. It was really good. I got a Vegas roll and it was bussin'.
I love sushi.
Me too. And then we came back to my friend's place and my friend opened her presents and we watched The Bachelor. We wished her happy birthday. Her grandma made her this cutest cake I've ever seen.
Really?
And it said Pisces on it and 20 and it had mushrooms. It looked like a fairy tale cake.
Oh, that's cute.
So I guess her grandma had a bakery back in Mexico. So she made her own cake and it was so cute.
That's so cute.
So we ate a little bit of that and we watched the newest episode of The Bachelor and then we went home.
Cute.
And then I had really long shifts this week at work.
Yeah.
But yeah. What about you?
Also, I do want to talk about this week's episode of The Bachelor in a second. So
Okay.
Gotta recap that. Honestly, just worked a lot. I went to the Dancing with the Stars live show last night. They had they're on tour right now.
Oh, what?
So I went last night. I literally bought the tickets 3 or 4 months ago. And me and my best friend Kennedy went. And she's actually going to be having her baby this week. So it was kind of our last hurrah before she becomes a mom, which is super weird because we've been best friends since we were 14 and 15 years old.
Insane.
And so it's I remember we were there for each other's first kiss. We were there for each other getting our licenses, and it's just so weird. It's so weird and so cool. But we were at dinner before the show last night and I was just this is the last time I'm gonna see you before you become a mom.
So crazy.
How weird is that? And she's no, that's actually bizarre. She's I'm a teen mom, even though we're both 24 years old. She's I am a teen mom. I'm you're a child bride and you're a teen mom. It just I don't know if it'll ever stop feeling shocking to me.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, but
just been there for each other throughout life's many changes.
Yeah, when you grow up with people and then you watch them get married and become mothers, which most of my friends I have watched them through so many life changes, that it just never stopped being weird. But so it was so fun. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. Everybody is so talented. On all the pro dancers on that show are insane.
Why did they go on tour?
Just after the season, they just go on tour across the country
just for fun,
just to
dance and do performances.
Yeah, it's just how they keep making money.
That's great
because they get paid while they're on the show. The pros do, but then after that, it's it's a way for them to keep performing and keep making money and it's super fun for the fans too because we're all watching on TV, but then we get to actually go and watch them.
That's awesome.
And then they had because it's Dancing with the Stars, so it's a pro dancer is paired up with a celebrity, and some of the celebrities that become fan favorites or make it really far into the show will come on tour. So Harry Jowsey, who was Riley Arnold's partner, was at the show last night and he was part of the show and it was just so fun. They were all so good. A couple really of them are Utah natives too, they're from here. So it was just fun. Everybody's so talented. It was actually a really funny show. They had a lot of comedic relief and stuff too, but Like, so fun. So fun. So
That's awesome. I didn't know you even went to that.
yeah. I know, I feel like I haven't really seen you this week. Oh, we went and saw Dune 2 this week.
Oh, yeah. On Wednesday
Wednesday night, yeah.
Yeah,
What did you think?
I really liked it, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's
Who still
hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I thought the cinematography was amazing. I thought the Dune movies are just handled really well. I feel like they're really solid.
Yeah.
And the director does an amazing job, especially given the source material, which is like this big, thick book. Like,
Yeah. It's a lot.
My
to work
coworker, he's like in his 50s, but he loves sci-fi and he loves Dune. He was telling me, he's like, yeah, we just got through book 1.
with. Oh, wow.
Like, there's just so much meat in this story. And so,
Well, even like watching the movies, you're like, there's a lot to tell here. And
Yeah.
it's like very this group and this group and this group and
Yeah.
like these people in this nation.
Very plot
and like,
heavy.
yeah, it is.
which
It's
is
very
why I
plot
want to
heavy.
watch it again once it comes out
Same.
with subtitles, because I feel like I miss
Yeah.
a lot in the movie theater.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. I think I really liked the second. I think everyone kind of has liked the second one so
There's
far.
just more
than-
action in it.
Yeah.
Like the first one was good too, but it was just like a lot more world
setting up a
building.
lot,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot to set up in the first one. But yeah, this second one was really good.
Yeah,
Zendaya owns me.
she does.
She's such a queen.
I loved her character, Chani.
Yeah, and like Timmy Shao
just
killed
does a
it.
great job in everything.
He's such a
in.
good actor. Honestly, everybody was great. Like it was really good. I liked it a
Yeah.
lot. And it was a long movie, but like it didn't feel
Yeah.
like a long movie. I was
Right.
like, well, yeah, like that like was good pacing. It went by fast. It was
Yeah.
interesting. It was like stressful. Like it was good. Like it was really
Yeah,
good.
I want to watch it again when I'm not. I also was starving because I got home from work and then right after we saw it basically, and so I was like, I couldn't stop thinking about how much I wanted chicken throughout the movie either. So I need to watch it again when I'm like in the right headspace. But I really
Yeah.
did like it. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
The Bachelor.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, The Batch. Okay, The Batch. I saw a freaking meme this week. Speaking of The Batch, and it was like a couple of like shots of like Joey on like a motorcycle that they'd like put him on in the show and he's driving. They're like, why do they keep putting this man on a motorcycle? He looks so miserable.
He looks like really
he looks
corny
like
too.
actually terrified. I'm like, why are they putting him in like that dorky helmet?
No, yeah, it looks so corny.
They put him in the
when he rides
dorky
it.
helmet and then he looks so uncomfortable. Like he does not want to be riding this motorcycle. He's like, guys, please, can I just like drive a car? And they're like, no,
No.
motorcycle.
You need to drive your motorcycle into frame.
Yeah. This is actually good too because we didn't watch this episode together. So
Yeah.
yeah. No, okay. So hometowns is this week. If you are behind on The Bachelor, skip ahead so you don't get spoilers. Yeah, hometowns. Okay. For my first thought is that all the girls' dads were like such good dads.
I thought so too.
They were all like super sweet, but like you could tell like all of them really loved their daughters and really wanted the best for them.
Yeah.
And like there was one moment that like made me tear up so bad. I think it was Kelsey A. Oh, I guess I don't need to call her Kelsey A anymore. She's the only Kelsey now. Kelsey was talking to her dad and he was like, you know, like, how do you feel about him or whatever? And she's like, I love him. And then he just says, I love you. And like it killed me. She was like, and it was like a really quick moment. Like she's like she's kind of teary eyed, and they'd been talking about her mom, and like she's like, I love him, and he was like, I love you. And like I was like, if
So
that is
cute.
not like just like the quintessential like parent like love, like where she's talking about like this person that she like, you know, she's falling in love, and you know you can tell that she's very excited and like, you know, and hopeful, and he's just like looking at her like, this is like my little girl, and like how much he loves her and like wants her to be happy, and you're just like, that killed me. Like I immediately
My
teared
friends
up.
were crying at like all the like the dad interactions.
Oh my
too.
gosh, the dads were like so great.
I was really impressed with Rachel's dad
same.
because he wasn't like he wasn't dramatic at all, but he was also like straight up. He was like, if my daughter's the one, like you can come talk to me man to man, and
Totally.
you can tell me,
I
and
feel
you
like
can
they were
ask me.
painting it out to be like that was a bad interaction too, and I didn't even.
Well, same with Maria's dad. They
Yeah,
like,
and I was
painted him
like-
out to be like really like awful, and then I liked him too. He was kind of stern, but he was like again like straight up.
But I like nothing they said was like rude or out of line. I just
no.
felt like it was like, yeah, I mean, there's still like a couple other girls, so like it's super nice to meet you, but I'm not gonna like put
Right.
all my eggs in your
Yeah.
basket. Like,
It's like if once you've decided that my
Yeah.
daughter's the one, like you can come.
yeah, then like great, I'll be
Yeah.
glad to see you, but like I'm not gonna like
Yeah, none of the
be like,
parents-
of course you can marry my daughter.
None of
like,
the parents were like unreasonable or like crazy.
No.
Like I really liked.
I
all
thought
of the
they were all
parents.
really great. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they were all really, really great.
Yeah.
Daisy's dad was super cute. Like when
Daisy and Joey.
when they were talking, she and her dad were talking, and he was like, you know, you just gotta like go for it. He's like, it's not like you're gonna lose your hearing over it. And like that was funny. But like, yeah, the dads were dadding, and
they were serving.
yeah, I felt like they made like Rachel's interaction out to be like a bad one because like her parents weren't like, yes, we love him.
Yeah.
Like bring him home.
Yeah,
like get
yeah.
married. They were just like, we don't want you to get hurt, and we really hope this works out. But if it
Yeah.
doesn't, like it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know. And like to him, they're like, hope to see you again. But like if not, like okay, cool. And like yeah, like I felt like they just were really level-headed about it, and
Mm-hmm.
like the show, and like obviously they have to do this, but like the production was making out to be like,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's because they need to get people to watch
yeah,
it. That's why.
exactly.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I
no.
really liked the episode. Again, I was really tired when I was watching it, so I might go back and watch a few things before the next episode comes out. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm not surprised that Maria went home.
I wasn't necessarily surprised that Maria went home, but I'm still so surprised that Rachel is still here.
Yeah, I feel like I like her. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, and I really liked her like hometown and her family. But like again,
Yeah.
it is surprising that she.
I'm like,
is
how
the
did
top
you
three.
make it this far?
Because I don't really feel any chemistry when I watch them. but
Yeah,
also
it's not even really like about her. It's just like about them
Yeah,
together.
exactly.
Like they don't work together. I don't feel like.
Yeah, and I'm like, maybe that's just me looking at it because I'm watching a show and stuff, and maybe they feel it between themselves,
right.
like the chemistry. But yeah, I don't. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw another video on Instagram where it was like all these girls, they were having like a bachelor night in a bar. So all the girls like came to the bar and were
Oh
watching
my
The Bachelor
gosh.
together. So it was like dudes coming to watch like a big game, like, but it was girls watching The Bachelor in this bar, and like it was the moment when he says Rachel instead of Maria, and all the girls, every single girl in the bar, like gasped. They were like, oh, like, and it was like all of us when like Rachel is still here, like literally, I think we're all just like, how are you still here?
Yeah.
Because like nobody feels it, like
Right.
everybody's like, I mean, he's great, you're great, but like you guys do not go
Yeah.
together. And it just doesn't feel like they really like each other that much. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. And it's always felt like she's liked him way more than he's liked her. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I'm not really surprised that Maria went home.
I think it kind of felt like there was a lot of bumps in the road for them, and I just felt like I was like, oh my gosh, there's constantly like something, especially
There's
'cause
constantly something. Yeah.
and even though I don't think that's like either of their faults, like I just felt like it was too bumpy, and that was just kind of the last straw when she was like, when she didn't tell him she loved him, and it was kind of awkward when they left.
yeah. Yeah. And
just-
then she like
yeah.
pulls him aside like last minute and is like, I just wanted you to know, like,
Yeah.
I really like you, or like I love you, or whatever. He's like, I think
Sorry,
he
but,
could
like-
just tell, like, he's like, this is gonna be too much drama,
Yeah.
like between the two of us,
Right. Like if there's already like a lot of problems in the beginning, like it tells you a lot about how the relationship would look
Yeah.
in the future.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised. Love her though, like love Maria.
I love Maria too.
Yeah, I felt like his date with Kelsey was good.
Still rooting for Daisy.
Still rooting for Daisy. Daisy's still my number one. Like
Daisy's
she's
endgame
so
for me.
like she's such the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
If she doesn't win, if he doesn't pick her, she's for sure the next Bachelorette.
Oh, for sure.
1000%.
Yeah.
The next Bachelorette.
And I like Kelsey too, but I just think like Daisy's just that much.
They just have like the best chemistry.
Yeah, they just do.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, I mean, and her family was great. Like, I feel like they all got along well. Their date was really cute.
Yes.
Little Christmas tree farm where she grew up, like, so cute. Like, hello.
Cottagecore.
Cottagecore. Like, that is my dream. Like, let's get cozy. Yeah, no, I mean, I thought it was all good.
We got 3 more episodes probably, right?
I think so. Yeah. So next week will be Fantasy Suites, which is like final 3. And then I think they do the Women Tell All episode, which like is just all the girls coming back together and like talking about the season. There's usually a lot of drama. I usually don't watch Women Tell All. I kind of get bored with it. I'm like, I don't care. And I don't really want to watch people fight either.
Yeah.
And then, then the finale episode with the final 2, where they go and meet his family, and then he chooses one.
I've never like watched like a full season of The Bachelor
so
before,
good.
so like I don't even know like how finales work. So I'm so excited.
Yeah, so like they'll each, he brings like them or his family. I think they're like, you know, somewhere they go to like a crazy place, right? Like as they usually do, where it's like tropical and beautiful. But like his family will fly out, I think, and then he introduces the 2 girls to his family like one-on-one. And then I think they each have like a final date together. And then he chooses one. It's crazy.
Damn, I'm so excited.
I'm so pumped. It's so good. This is my Super Bowl.
This is my Super Bowl.
It's so good. Like, I forgot how much I love it because like I used to be diehard Bachelor. Like I would watch every single season, and then after Pilot Pete's season, I was like, nah, I'm a fan. I gotta leave.
This season's just been
been so good. I feel like it's been the revival season for The Bachelor because it was like so not good for the last couple of seasons. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I think that wraps up Bachelor talk.
All right, well, this week we're just gonna play another game because that's what happens when I'm unprepared and the week gets away from me. So we're gonna play Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna guess 2.
Okay.
And we'll just...
I don't know if I'm smarter than a 5th grader right now.
I don't know if I am either.
I'm pretty fried.
I'm pretty fried too.
I got home like late last night, and then I had to work today. So I've been up since like 6:45.
Damn.
Working all day. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll start with an easy one. And also, this is from BuzzFeed.com. I'm just reading from there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, number 1. What is the capital of Russia?
Moscow.
Yep.
I would have been really embarrassed if I didn't know that one.
Okay, number 2. What is the process of water turning into vapor called?
Evaporation.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going there. I was like, condensation is when it's like formed on the side of the glass. Like, yeah. Okay.
Who was the first person to step on the moon?
Neil Armstrong.
Yep.
Okay. It's like Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin.
Oh, that one's
USA.
That one's way too easy. This one's way too easy. Okay, what is the capital of Australia?
Sydney?
Nope. Canberra.
Cadbury egg? Cadbury egg?
Hello?
Kookaburra? Chupacabra? Vegemite. I actually want to try Vegemite sometime.
I've heard it's kind of gross.
I've heard it's gross, but like every Australian loves it, and they're like, you have to do it a certain way. So like, I literally watched a video on TikTok the other day about how somebody made their Vegemite toast. That's what I do with my life. But like they took their toast and they like buttered it first, and then they're like, and then you have to put just like the thinnest layer, like a super thin layer of Vegemite. So I don't know. I feel
Maybe we'll have to try it.
I feel like it could have potential.
I mean, yeah, I can't judge it if I've never had it.
Yeah, I can't knock it till you try it, dog.
Yeah. All right. If a backyard is 50 feet long and 20 feet wide, how many square feet is the yard?
Wait, okay. If a backyard is 50 feet long,
and 20 feet wide, how many square feet is the yard?
so that would be 20 times 50, which is 1,000 square feet.
Yep.
Math.
I mean, you did use your calculator.
Well, I knew that 10 times 50. I just couldn't do it. But I knew how to get there. I knew how to get there.
I'm not one to judge. Math was like one of my worst subjects.
If a college professor would let me use a calculator, you can let me use a calculator.
Okay. No, not in my version.
Not in my house.
Not in my game. In classical music, what instruments usually comprise a string quartet?
Okay, a violin, a cello,
and
violin, cello, a upright bass, and then like a viola.
Okay, it was 2 violins, viola, and a cello.
Oh, okay. I wasn't that far off.
You weren't.
I just needed to double the violins
And take away, I guess,
and take away the bass. Okay, that's not bad.
On the periodic table, which element is represented by the letter N?
Frick. Okay, I know this one.
Also, I thought I would be able to guess, but the answers are like right and underneath. So I'm gonna just quiz you this.
Okay,
episode.
I'm trying to think because Na is sodium. I feel like it's gonna be obvious, but then like sometimes the letter on the periodic table does not like match the letters in the word. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Is it nitrogen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
nitrogen.
I'm like, I feel like this is an obvious one, but like maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
How many feet are there in 75 yards?
So that would be 75 times 3. So 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 225.
Yeah. Dang, you did that without a calculator.
Did that in my head.
See, I wouldn't have been able to do that one in my head, but I would have been able to do 50 times 20
couldn't have done that. That felt too hard for me. 2 double-digit number multiplication. Count me out. Count me out. Give me a pencil and a paper and I'll figure it out in a couple of minutes.
Okay. What is the hardest mineral?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I don't know. Okay, wait. The hardest mineral. I don't know.
Shine bright like a...
Oh, diamond.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, granite. Don't know.
Okay. Who invented the light bulb?
Thomas Edison.
Yes. Which general led U.S. troops during the Vietnam War?
It was not General Washington.
Nope.
It was not Ulysses S. Grant. It was not General Custer. I don't know, like General Patton or something like that.
It was General William Westmoreland.
Slay Will.
Yeah, I didn't know that one either.
WW. Willy Wonka.
During World War II, on the day known as D-Day, at what location did Allied troops invade Europe?
Normandy.
Yep. But where? Where's Normandy?
I'm like France.
Yeah.
Yeah, south of France, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Good job.
I started sweating. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay. How many adjectives are in this sentence? Billy made a rude noise in class.
How many adjectives?
Yeah.
Just one, rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
I used to teach adjectives, so I'm really good at them.
Wow.
I also taught nouns.
Teacher.
I also taught nouns and verbs.
And homophones. And
Yep.
homophobes.
And homophobes. And synonyms.
And cinnamon rolls.
And I loved teaching synonyms and antonyms. That was so fun to teach.
Slay.
All
right. What is the longest river in the United States?
The Mississippi.
It's the Missouri River.
Frick. Is there even a Mississippi River?
Yeah.
There is? Okay.
You don't know there's a Mississippi River?
No, I was like, no, I knew it, obviously. But like, then I second guessed myself. I was like, is there a Missouri and a Mississippi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's I
got afraid that I mistook like the Mississippi for the Missouri. And I was like, is there even a Mississippi
It's like
River?
how people, I think, mix up like the Amazon and the Nile being the river, being the longest river.
Yeah.
Like the Amazon is the longest, but people always think it's the Nile. I think.
Is the Amazon the longest river in the entire world?
Let's see. Oh, wait. No, I've got that backwards.
Okay,
it is the Nile.
The Nile's the longest?
It says still shorter than the Nile.
Oh, wow.
Which is widely held to be the world's longest river at about 4,132 miles. But the Amazon is at least 4,000 miles long. So it's only slightly
they're
shorter.
like right there.
Yeah.
They're neck and neck.
But it says more recently, Brazilian researchers have argued the Amazon is more than 1,000 miles longer.
Really?
Damn, so I don't know which is
so it's kind of like unknown.
It's up for debate, I guess.
It's up for debate.
Okay, most recent estimates states that the Amazon River is 4,225 miles long, while the Nile is 4,160. Okay, so maybe the new consensus is that the Amazon is longer. So I was
But they're right there.
But yeah, they're right there.
Dang.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn. All right. What is the clinical name for the thigh bone?
Oh, frick. The femur.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I was like going through like I
feel like I probably wouldn't have been able to get that.
Tibia. Also, I can never remember. It's the tibia and the fibula, right?
Yeah. I used to say fibia.
I think everybody does. Like everybody
Tibia
gets.
and
It's one of
fibia.
those things that gets really confused. It's like,
But
is it fibia and tibula or tibia and fibula? But it's tibia and fibula.
Tibia and fibula.
Yeah.
Timmy and
Fred.
Timmy. Timmy and Timmy. Okay.
Fimmy.
Maine borders which U.S. state?
Maine borders which U.S. state? New Hampshire.
Yup. I wouldn't have probably known that. It's actually sad how little I know geographically about.
I'm a cartographer and a geographer.
Whoa, what?
And I have a PhD.
Do you make maps?
I do.
Damn.
Just like Jack Black and Jumanji. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Jack Black, that video I sent you and Paul on Instagram of him making himself a music video to Hit Me Baby One More Time at his red carpet premiere of Kung Fu Panda 4. He's slay.
He's iconic. He is the moment. We love
like
Jack
he's
Black.
Everything to me.
Yeah.
The day he dies is gonna be like one of the
I don't
saddest.
want to think about that.
Knock on wood.
I don't want to think about that.
Knock on wood.
No.
There's some people that just have to live forever, and he's one of them.
Yep. Who was the first American in space?
I don't know. Actually, it's not. I know it's not like the same as the first Americans to walk on the moon. I don't know.
It's Alan Bartlett Shepard Jr.
Slay.
I've never heard of you, but
Slay
go
Al.
off, King.
Al Barty.
I also thought it was a Russian who was the first ever person in space.
Well,
but
they said
maybe
the first American in space.
I know,
so
but I'm just wondering if what I heard is true. I wonder if it was a Russian.
it might have been because of like the whole space race
Yeah.
thing that was going on at the time. Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
Also, do you believe in the moon landing? Are you one of those people that believe that it didn't happen?
I think I believe in it.
I believe in it too, but I know a lot of people who don't believe it happened.
I know a lot of people don't too, but I think like I believe we have been to the moon though. Like
Yeah,
'cause
I
at
mean
this
for
point-
sure at this point.
At this point,
But some people think like the Neil
didn't happen
Armstrong and like Buzz Aldrin
didn't happen in '69.
Yeah,
I think I believe it happened.
I believe it happened too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just too much of like a patriot. To
Yeah.
like USA.
But I believe it happened.
Okay, I do
Yeah.
too. I do too. Interesting.
Which Civil War battle took place the farthest north?
I wish they had like a couple of options because I think I'd be able to know if I had a couple options. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess and say like Gettysburg. I know that's not correct, but
Nope. It's St. Albans Raid in Vermont.
Vermont.
I don't know anything about battles.
I don't know. I wouldn't have been able to guess that one though.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Even if I had the option, I wouldn't have been able to guess.
Okay.
The Civil War is like crazy though.
I
I need to
know.
look into that. I would need to like read some more about the Civil War because it's actually really interesting.
No, yeah, because like I've been thinking, I'm like, I just need to buy a textbook of in the entire U.S. history and just read it
Same.
again.
Same.
Because I'm like, if you think about it, we haven't studied this stuff since we were like in elementary school or like
Oh
high
my gosh.
school.
Yeah, no, it's been a hot minute.
I'm like, I need to just like be smart.
Also, I guess there's this new movie coming out. I was talking about this with my friends. My friend Courtney was telling me about this. There's this new movie called like Civil War coming out, like which it's like the basis of the movie is like a civil war like happening in today's like generation, like a new civil war. Terrifying.
That's very terrifying. But now I want to watch it. I'm so
But like,
intrigued.
I guess in like the trailer, I don't know I can't remember. It's got like a couple like bigger names I think in it, but like this one, he's like, don't shoot. He's like, I'm an American, and he's like, what kind of American are you? It is like, is that not terrifying?
Oh, that's scary.
Is that not
Why did
terrifying?
that give me like chill?
No, same. When Courtney like told us that, I was like, I'm so scared.
No, because now I
Guys-
want to watch it.
Guys, no civil wars. None.
No, guys.
No more.
Let's just peace, love, slay.
Let's just like kiss.
Yeah, let's just kiss each other on the lips. For my friend's birthday,
Just go kiss.
I brought my film camera and I was taking pics. And then I had my friend Grace take a picture of me and Aisha kissing on the lips, and I'm so
Cute.
excited to see how it looks.
Slay.
Yeah.
I want you to like get it. I don't know how you can do this, but get it in a really tiny size and put it in a heart locket.
Yes, and then give it to her.
Yes.
Oh my
slay.
gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That
for
could be
sure.
really cute.
That would be really cute.
really cute.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
We go from Civil War to talking about you and Aisha in a heart
Kissing on the
locket.
lips. Hey, you ain't gay for your friends. Are they really
Who are
your
you?
friends?
Who are
My
you?
other friend also gave her a lap dance too.
Ooh,
so it was
sexy.
It was to birthday sex. Oh, okay.
Girl, you know how
Girl, you
That
know
song's so
good.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah, that's so good.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. So, what's the smallest fish in the world?
I don't know, like a minnow?
Yeah.
Oh my
A
god!
dwarf minnow.
That's probably so cute.
You bitches below 5 foot are dwarf minnows.
Dwarf minnows. We love our dwarf minnow
We love our
queens.
dwarf. Sorry, guys. I just had to make that
So
joke.
cute. Can you imagine how cute that is?
Beepy
Beepy
fish. Reba is the Russian word for fish. Like Reba McEntire.
Sing
What is this turning into?
I just imagine like this little fish with like this like bright red hair.
I'm a survivor.
I love Reba, honestly, though.
She slays.
Like, she's so cute.
She
When she was
is.
singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl, I was like,
I was
okay,
shocked to see
pop
her
off,
there.
queen.
I was like, Reba?
And she killed it.
Yeah,
she
she
sounded
did.
amazing.
Also, I feel like she hasn't like aged in the past
No.
like 20 years.
She hasn't. She looks
kinda
amazing.
She just kind of looks the same.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
No, she's so cute. I saw a video of her talking about singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl, and she was like, I almost like said no. And she goes, she's so cute. She goes, and then I thought, well, like, Reba, like, God offered you this opportunity. If you don't take it, like, he's gonna give it to somebody else. She goes, and then the competitive side of me said, like, I gotta do it.
I gotta do it.
She's so cute.
That's
Anyway.
cute. Okay. What is the capital of New York?
Trying to go back into like my 5th grade brain where like we had to learn all the state capitals. Can I get like the first letter?
A.
Albany.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
What country has the longest border with the United States?
Mexico.
No. Canada.
Oh, duh. I'm so stupid. Like, I don't know why I only thought south. I only thought south and side to side. I forgot that the United States had a
because
top.
I literally probably would have said the same thing.
I'm so dumb. I feel really stupid for that answer, but like, yeah, duh.
All right.
It like touches the entire top of the United States, and Mexico covers like just like down by like Texas. Like, I'm so stupid. That's hilarious.
You know what?
Anyway.
I've said stupider things. I was talking to a friend, and we were kind of dissing each other. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, you know, because I was talking about how like I have the memory of a goldfish. I was like, you know what? Well, goldfish have their strengths too. I was like finding their sons. And then my friend was like, yo, that's a clownfish, dog. And I was like, oh shit,
Oh, no.
I like said some really stupid shit.
Oh,
and I'm
no.
like, oh, how did I? Big brain moment is all I can say.
It's all right.
Yeah.
We're just single moms who work 2 jobs.
I'm just a girl. Okay?
Just a girl.
Okay. How many sides does a quadrangle have?
A what?
A quadrangle?
A quadrangle?
Why are they saying it like that? Quadrat? Did they mean to say
Quadrilateral?
They spelled it quadrangle.
Is that like a triangle? That doesn't
Wait.
make any sense. Well, quad means 4, so it has to be 4.
Yeah. Oh, quadrangle is a 4-sided plane figure.
Oh, weird. I've never heard of quadrangle.
Me neither. I thought that was
It
a
sounds like they're
typo.
trying to combine like a triangle
Yeah.
and a quadrilateral.
But yeah, 4.
Yeah. That's weird. Okay.
Okay. True or false? The human shoulder is a ball and socket joint.
That is true.
Yes. Which one of these is a mammal? A seahorse, a sea lion, or a sea urchin? This is so obvious.
A sea lion.
Yeah.
Sea lions are so cute.
And they're little fatties.
They are big fatties, but I love them. Big chungus.
Big chunky.
Big chungus. Actually, I sent Claire and our brother Paul a video. This isn't a sea lion, but of a manatee. Speaking of big chungus.
Aww.
It was this person, they were like snorkeling, and this manatee had swam up and like had wrapped himself around his leg, like giving
That's
them a
so
hug.
cute.
So like the camera starts out above water, and then like she puts the camera below water, and like this manatee is just like hugging her leg, like just like resting there.
Man,
like,
I
hey.
want to hug a manatee.
Oh, same.
All right. This is going to be the last question because I'm starving.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm hungry. All right. How many countries are in Africa?
A lot. Many. Dozens, if you will.
Can you be a little more specific?
Okay, I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna be really wrong. 27.
54.
It's the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune.
Yeah. Basically, I think you are smarter than a 5th grader because you got a majority.
I got
of those
a majority
right.
of them right, and honestly, I don't know a single 5th grader that would know how many countries.
No, because literally,
are in
I'm like,
Africa.
I don't remember learning half of this in 5th grade.
We didn't learn world history in Africa or in in 5th grade in Africa.
In Africa. They didn't take
The
us,
wrong word came out
they
in
didn't take us
5th
to
grade.
Africa and teach us
In
about.
Africa, they don't learn world history.
Oh shit!
Please. I didn't mean that. I said the wrong word. I don't think we learned world history in 5th grade. So I wouldn't have learned about Africa in 5th grade. Like in 5th grade, I'm pretty sure it was, at least in Utah, this is the curriculum. In 5th grade, they teach US history to the kids. So like you're learning about like the Revolutionary War, the Civil
Yeah.
War, like all of that, like civil rights movement, like all that. That's what you're learning about.
Yeah, because also in 5th grade, for some reason they just made us like put on an opera. That's all I remember.
Yep. And in 4th grade, you're learning about your state history. So like you would
Yeah, so you
Utah
learn how to
history.
square dance and then you learn the songs.
Yeah.
Utah, people working together. Utah, what
It's a great place to be.
You can go anywhere.
Get it.
You can
Yeah.
This is the place.
This is a place. If you ever travel with me and we're at the airport, I will most likely be singing Utah. This is the place. I will be singing the state song.
It just brings out, when you're traveling, it brings out the
it really does.
Utah
I'm like,
in you.
see ya. I'm at the Salt Lake airport and I jazz square and I sing Utah. This is the place.
And that's
so I can keep up like my really mysterious traveler like vibes. Like, I'm just like, who is that girl?
Who is that girl?
Who is that girl singing Utah? This is the place. I need to know her.
She's just so beautiful.
She's just so beautiful. Okay, wait. We need to live your truth.
Okay.
I have one. I'll start.
Okay, you go.
My truth this week. I feel like I've done sillier ones or like not as serious ones in the past couple weeks, but my truth this week is that, oh my gosh, that's gonna be so emo. God like truly places people in your life for a reason, and like I'm saying this because I was having a really hard night the other night, and I have a really hard time like reaching out in the moment when I'm having a hard time, reaching out to people and like being like, hey, like, can you talk for a minute? Like, I just need somebody to talk to. I'm really like, I'm good at like after the fact telling somebody like, oh yeah, I had a hard night the other night and like this is why, but I'm good now. Like, don't worry about me. I'm good.
It's hard for you to ask for like
a
listening ear in the
moment. In the moment. And I think a lot of people struggle with that as well. But I do have a hard time with that. And I was just having a really hard night the other night, and I was like, I want to like talk to my best friend Haley, and I was like, I want to reach out, but then like I had the literal text message typed out to her, like asking like, hey, do you have a minute to talk? For like 30 minutes, and I just like didn't send it. I was like, oh no, like she's busy, like she doesn't need to listen to me like be sad. I don't want to like, you know, impose. And then I just said it, and I was like, if she like can't, she'll just say no. And she was like, yeah, like, do you want to call me? And I was like, yeah, it'd be great. And like literally 2 seconds later, she like was calling me, and she was like, she's like, I want you to know, like, I was like in the middle of making dinner, but like I just like as soon as I saw your text, like I dropped everything and like went into my closet and shut the door.
Really
and she goes, and I just like, she goes, I'm gonna let Isaac's her husband, like handle it. And like he did, and it was fine. But like she goes, I want you to know, like, if you ever need to talk, like you like you can call me at any time. And like it was so validating, because I truly felt like I feel like I've been asking, sorry, I know we don't try to get like very like religious on this podcast, and I'm not trying to like, but
no, go
I was
ahead.
asking, like, I've been asking God a lot of questions, and like just being like, I feel like I need answers, and I need you to talk to me. And like, and I think God can talk to us in lots of ways, but like it's really hard sometimes. You're like, I wish you could just like speak to me verbally, like the way I'm speaking to you right now. Like I wish he could just be in my room with me sometimes and be like, hey, this is like what you should do, or like, hey, like I hear you, and I love you, and I'm here for you. But then I realized, like, talking to her, I was like, oh, like God uses the people in our lives to say the things to us that he can't say to us, like verbally. And so it's like she said so many things that just like gave me so much peace and like made me feel so much better, and just like really validated my feelings and let me talk, and like was just like, yeah, that's really hard. And like, you know, like she didn't try to solve it. She didn't try to like, you know, give me advice. She truly just was like perfect listening ear. But I was like, and how crazy. And I truly believe that, like, I think if you believe in God, you also have to believe in like the opposite of him. Like you have to believe in Satan. And I think that like Satan wants us to think that we're like alone, and wants us to think that they're, you know, nobody wants to hear us, and like nobody wants to be around us. And it's like, I was like, that's so real. Cause like, even just like before I called her, I was like, she doesn't want to talk to you. Like, she doesn't want to listen to your problems. Like, don't, like, you're being annoying. Like, no, like, stop. And then it was like completely the opposite, where she's like, I'm so honored that you would call me. Like, I'm so glad that you would call me and talk to me.
Because if any of my friends reached out and was like, hey, can you talk? I absolutely would be like, totally.
And me too. Like, me too. And so anyway, it was just like a really cool confirmation for me. And I was just like, you know what? Like, God, I truly am I do not know how I got so lucky, because I'm so blessed with so many like amazing people in my life, family, friends, like really truly I have the best people that surround me, and I don't utilize them enough. And like I don't, like, they are a resource that God has provided to me. And like And I can do the same thing for them as they can do for me, but like I'm like, I need to utilize them more, because like that conversation with her truly has made me feel so much better. And like it's not even that like anything was solved in that conversation, but like it made me feel so much better. And like the past couple days since we've had that conversation, it's like I felt better. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I just like God really does place people in our lives for a reason, and I think he utilizes the people in our lives to be his mouthpiece when he can't like verbally like speak to us. So,
I agree 100%.
yeah. Anyway, just really cool. So that's like my truth this week.
I love it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just piggyback off of that and say that's also my truth. That my truth is that I'm very grateful for the people in my life. I have great friends, and especially this week, getting to like have kind of a big hangout with them.
Yeah.
When we've kind of only had really time to hang out like once a week and only for like an hour or two. It's been nice. It was really nice to see them again. And
Yeah.
I've had a new person come into my life as well, and it's just been really great. And so yeah, that's my truth as well.
I love it.
So
Slay.
yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for listening. See you next week, next Tuesday. And yeah, have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.